All right, so overcoming the barriers. In effective listening, you gotta overcome the barriers, all right? It's a lot of barriers. For instance, I'm listening to a presentation and all of a sudden I hear zzz. That's my cell phone. It vibrated. And then I'm listening, but at the same time, my concentration, I wonder who that was. Was it an important email? Was it from my boss? Was it from my significant other? Things like that. Or, here's a better example. How many of you have been to the movies? You're listening to the movie, and then the row in front of you, there's two people talking. Right? How do you feel about that, Mr. Knox?
It's not very respectful, and another situation is someone answering their phone in the movies.
Exactly, and what happens to your concentration? Is it fully towards the movie?
No.
No.
Your focus goes somewhere else because it makes you upset. Because
exactly, you're not listening to the movie, you're listening to the two people, Heckle and Jekyll, talk about the movie, or this, that. That happened to me actually when I was watching The Avengers. You know, there were people in front of me and they were saying, oh my God, it's Thor, or this, that, or you know, whatever. Mm-hmm. I think I was watching also Noah, and Emma Watson came on, and there were some kids in front of me, and they said, Hermione, you know, like, okay, yes, it's the girl from Harry Potter. I know this. I know the actress. But that was irrelevant. The fact, and then they started talking about her, oh, she was great. We're actually to the point I was asking, guys, could you please keep it down? That's a barrier, right? If you feel sleepy, if you're not concentrating, right? Like Javier right there. He's a little sleepy. That's okay. That's a barrier in listening because now your listening is distorted because you're falling in and out of sleep. You're thinking, I'm tired, and you're probably only getting some of the message, right? You're not getting the full 100%. So before, how do you overcome a barrier? You turn your cell phone off, get efficient rest, go to Cine Bistro where they don't allow kids, it's 21 and up. You watch a movie with adults. That's how you overcome barriers, gentlemen. Simple steps that will make you an effective listener in the listening process. Okay? So, some of these other barriers. You may find a speaker either unattractive or very attractive. Believe it or not, that's actually quite distracting. You ever have a presentation and you go, wow, the speaker looks great? Anybody? Just that? Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I'm having that problem now with you guys. I'm just kidding. But the thing is that that's a distraction too. Physical appearance, what stimulates you, laws of attraction. Remember chapter 6. What stimulates you? Where your stimuli lies. If, for instance, if I went to a presentation and a very attractive woman, somebody that attracts me through through stimuli, for instance, they look the way I like to look. Laws of attraction, chapter 6. I will be distracted because I'll say, wow, she's a beautiful woman, right? Should that distract me? No. I have to overcome that barrier. I'm the listener. I'm not there to check her out or anything like that. I'm there to be respectful and listen to her message. I'm there for a reason. She's either the instructor, she's giving a speech, etc. Right? Where you sit in the room. There's a lot of people who in a classroom, a large classroom, they sit in the back. What do you hear a speaker do? Could everybody please move to the front? Right? I don't want to raise my voice, or sometimes I have to be mic'd up. You will not get the full spectrum of the message if you're all the way in the back seat, and in the peanut gallery, or the nosebleeds. You will not get the full message. You're not listening. Probably only going to listen to a little bit. Now, that barrier is something some people choose to have. For instance, they don't want to listen to the message. They're forced to be there for some reason. Business trip. Oh, I don't want to listen to that workshop. I'm sitting in the back. Nobody will notice me. Cool. I'll get some notes. I won't get all the notes, etc., etc. Right? So that's how you overcome the barriers. So remember, it could be psychological, physical. It could be a different aspect, something that's obstructing your listening. Right?